Hey everyone, welcome to another installment of Harry Potter Theory. Today we'll be discussing the top 5 most powerful objects in the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Let's get to it. Number 5. The belongings of the Hogwarts founders. First up on today's list, and arguably the least powerful of the objects that we'll be discussing, are a few of the things that once belonged to the founding members of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. As you may recall, the founders of the school were Godric Gryffindor, Helga Hufflepuff, Rowena Ravenclaw, and Salazar Slytherin. And while each of these witches and wizards held priceless belongings that are strongly associated with them, such as Helga's golden cup and Salazar's golden pendant, there are only a few that I'll be mentioning in regards to being powerful. In fact, 2 of these objects actually belong to just one of the founders, Godric Gryffindor. They are his hat, as well as his goblin-made sword. But you likely know these items by the Sorting Hat and the Sword of Gryffindor. The Sorting Hat's power can be seen in its sentience and ability to peer inside the mind of newly arrived students. Every year, it sorts each new cohort of first years into the house that's most appropriate for them, as the founders would have done centuries ago. The Sword of Gryffindor, on the other hand, is one of the strongest weapons in the Harry Potter universe. Forged of goblin steel, it has the ability to absorb the power of any item it comes into contact with. Then there's the Ravenclaw diadem, which has the unique power of enhancing the intelligence of its wearer. 4. The Veil. The mysterious portal between the world of the dead and the living, the Veil is an ancient archway that resides in the Ministry of Magic's Department of Mysteries. It's rumored that this Veil may have even existed before the Ministry itself, and that the department was simply built around it. Whether a rip in the fabric of time or the result of some unknown archaic dark magic, the Veil is one of the only known entryways into death, without dying that is, and those who cross its threshold are unable to ever come back. 3. Horcruxes. Created from magic considered so dark and evil that no books about them are allowed even in the restricted section of the Hogwarts library, Horcruxes are objects made by witches or wizards who wish to harbor a piece of their soul in a vessel in order to live forever. As we see throughout the Harry Potter series, once a Horcrux has been created, the object takes on the ability to protect itself, often endangering those who may wish its destruction. 2. The Philosopher's Stone. Coming in at number 2 on today's list is the Philosopher's Stone, which, in my opinion, beats out Horcruxes for the sole purpose that this object can make one live forever, without having to commit unspeakable acts of dark magic. The only known stone to have existed was held by the famous alchemist Nicolas Flamel, who used it to create the elixir of life, which made the drinker immortal. As the legend goes, the stone also has the ability to transform any metal into pure gold. Another reason this object is more powerful than any Horcrux. 1. The Deathly Hallows. Now, this may be cheating, but the number 1 most powerful object on my list today is actually 3 objects: the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. While the Elder Wand is arguably the strongest of the 3 in terms of sheer power, together these 3 objects form the Deathly Hallows and, when united, make the holder the Master of Death. And with that, we've come to the end of today's video. What did you think? Do you agree with my picks? Please share your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, remember, it does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live.